Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm here at Hershey, Pennsylvania to try out Hersheypark's newest, most unique, exciting restaurant here. I'm excited. This is called the Chocolatier. Chocolatier Restaurant, Bar, and Patio. I'm pretty excited to try it. I think, so as far as what I saw, it's a sit-down restaurant with chocolate-inspired food. I'm pretty excited to try this out, but I'm hoping to check here to see, is this Hersheypark's most unique and best restaurant? I know I'm kind of new to Hersheypark, but I was able to get a good idea of what kind of food they're serving throughout the park, and I kind of want to analyze that in the context of this place, because this place looks really good, and I want to see if it really lives up to that, what the menu promises. So I'm gonna head inside, meet you guys in there. So right over there is Hersheypark. This right here is the Hersheypark Supply Company, which is where you'll find some merchandise and actually the Chocolatier restaurant. So yeah, you come in here. Milton's Ice Cream Parlor is over here to your left. The Sweeteries over there. And then here's all the merchandise you can find. If you go over across the street to the Chocolate World, you'll find a lot of Chocolate World merchandise. Not much Hersheypark. So this is the place that you would find any Hersheypark shirts, anything you could want here. And upstairs is the Chocolatier. Everything looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited to try this out. I will let you guys know that it was about 45 minutes, about 4 o'clock right now on a Tuesday. So even during weekdays, it can be a little busy. So I'd recommend getting here early, and I would recommend anticipating a longer wait, because it'd be better. They do not accept reservations, so it'd be better to be here a little bit earlier than not to be able to eat here at all. We should be called pretty soon, and I'm pretty excited to get up there and eat. All right, it's time to check in. Just to show right here, they have the menu right here. Then you go up the staircase, and that leads to the dining room. And you have this sign right here as you're going up the stairs, and it's straight up here. All right, here we are. Thank you. All right, so we just got seated. We have a pretty nice table here. Really cool designs here. You have some the carousel in the middle, carousel horses at the bar. Some pretty cool designs going on here. Definitely a fun atmosphere. And I know if you get the patio, you get a view of the park as well. Straight behind us, we have the kitchen too, so we can look at the kitchen while they prepare a meal. And it looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited. All right, so we have our menu here. So looking at the menu, they have a variety of burgers. And if you don't want French fries, you can get sweet potato fries or house salad. But if you want a Beyond Burger or something, if you need some plant-based options or gluten-free buns, you can also substitute those as well. They have some flatbreads, standard Pepsi products, some milkshakes that look really good, and also some big plates over here as well. It's really interesting to see how they incorporate chocolate into their meals. As you can see, I think it was, they have some chocolate barbecue sauce, and also over here they have some Heath Bar crusted salmon. So really unique meal here. I'm pretty excited. Over here on the back of the menu, you have some shareable appetizers. This is the Ferris wheel, which looks really good. It has a bunch of appetizers, and it's in the shape of the Hershey Ferris wheel. And then of course you have Mr. Hershey himself right there, along with salads and handhelds as well. So you definitely have a good menu here. Really good. I'm pretty excited about this, and should be pretty good. So we did order the jumbo chicken wings as an appetizer, which has a sauce of Hershey's chocolate barbecue sauce. So I'm pretty excited about those. I'm still thinking about dinner. There's a lot of options. I kind of want to get something chocolate inspired since we're here. So I'm really thinking that the filet, which is Hershey's cocoa and coffee rubbed filet with Yukon Gold potatoes, broccolini, chocolate porter steak sauce, which sounds pretty good. I really like the idea of bringing the chocolate into savory in this meal, which I'm pretty interested and curious about. But hopefully it'll be pretty good. I'm excited. All right, so the wings came. These are chocolate barbecue wings. I'm pretty excited to try these. Hopefully they're okay. I'm pretty interested. All right, let's try out these wings. I'm very curious. Honestly, I don't think I could tell these apart from normal barbecue wings. I mean, they're good, but they just taste like normal, average barbecue wings. I definitely think the idea of chocolate is really fun. The only thing I'm just kind of missing here is something that makes it chocolate. It really doesn't feel like chocolate to me. Still pretty good though. I think I'll give these a 3.5 3. Definitely above average, but still overall they just taste like normal barbecue wings. They also have a drink menu here. They have some cocktails and all kinds of things here. But I kind of noticed right here they have some mocktails as well. So I got one of these cotton candy fizzes, which looks pretty good. So I think basically, so it's Sierra Mist and lemonade. And I think you can push the cotton candy in. I think you can, let's see. There you go. And that way it'll make a cotton candy drink. Let's try this out. I'm pretty curious. I wasn't expecting that at all. It basically changed into a different kind of drink. The raspberry cotton candy went in. You can taste the raspberry flavor. And the Sierra Mist and lemonade it's kind of like a raspberry lemonade type drink. I think it's pretty good. I enjoy it. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Definitely really fun. And yeah, pretty good. All right, Stev's here with me. He let me look at it. He let me show you guys his meal. He got the ribs. I think they have the same sauce on it from the wings, but they look pretty good. They were on a huge board thing right there, which looks pretty good. I got the filet, which looks pretty good as well. I mean, smells really good. We'll see how it tastes. You have some potatoes there and some broccolini. So we'll try all of it and we'll see how it tastes. All right, let's try this out. So it's cocoa and coffee rubbed filet with a chocolate porter steak sauce. The steak sauce itself is very, very strong. I'll say that. The sauce itself is really strong. In some ways almost sour too. Definitely taste the chocolate more here. It has a good taste at first, but it just gets really strong aftertaste. That's a little overwhelming. The steak itself is good. I just feel like the sauce is such an important part of the steak that that's not perfect. The rest of the steak will be affected too. Let me try the potatoes. They look pretty good. The potatoes, on the other hand, have a good taste in them. And the texture of them are really good. Slightly crispy on the top. And really good tasting. It's pretty average tasting the potatoes, but still really good. The broccolini itself is kind of cold. It's not very flavorful. It doesn't really go with the sauce either. That being said, I think that's probably the worst part of this dish right here. Overall, I think it's decent. I just feel like the sauce was such a big disappointment. And if you have that big of an important ingredient going bad, I think that could change the whole dish. That being said, I'm gonna give this a 3.3. Overall, I just feel like the sauce is just too overpowering, too strong, and I think that just kind of messed up everything else. All right, so finally, I also got some dessert too. The chocolatier cake, it's on its way. When it comes, I'll let you guys know how it is, but I'm pretty hopeful. All right, so they brought the chocolatier cake. It comes in a giant skillet shaped like a Hershey Kiss with a cookie and ice cream on top. This looks pretty good. I'm excited to try this out. So here's the description of what it is. It's a chocolate chip graham cake with melted milk chocolate, which is on the bottom of the skillet, with cookie dough ice cream, chocolate chip cookie on top with whipped cream. You can definitely taste the graham cracker. Let me give it another bite. I think I'll say this is probably the best thing that I've had throughout the meal. The cookie, on the other hand, is pretty average for me. But that's not really a surprise, being that the cookie wasn't the main thing of this dish here. But the cake itself, really good. I like that they put the chocolate on the bottom. The cookie dough ice cream was pretty good. Pretty similar to cookie dough ice cream, but still pretty good. The graham cracker and the cake itself, really, really good. I definitely like this cake a lot. That being said, I think I'll give this a 3.6. I liked it, and definitely the best thing of this meal, I think. Overall, a decent meal. I think I'm gonna go get a little look around the restaurant a little bit, and then I'll get some final thoughts downstairs. But overall, decent meal. Coming from our table, to our left is the kitchen where they cook everything, which is really fun to watch. There's some really cool decor around here. You have this light up here, which is really great. And you have these tables over here, which are pretty cool as well with the lights. And you also have the carousel bar right here with the carousel horses. And then you have some pictures over here of the history of Hershey a little bit. They also have tables over here with views of the park itself, which is really cool. this would be a great table right here. And then right here you have a little area overlooking the gift shop, which is also pretty fun. But yeah, pretty nice. This is not just a restaurant, it is not just a bar, it is also a patio. So over here, outside, you have this huge patio area over here. And this is very unique because you can sit out here, they have a bar, they have a lot of fun things here. They even have cornhole over here, so if you want to play some cornhole with a Hersheypark themed cornhole, you can come over here and play, which is pretty cool. And then over here on this side of the patio, you have some like little props, like replicas of things that made things of the history of Hersheypark. So you have this car right here, you have this from one of the rides, and then you have some bumper cars right here as well. And I think the best thing about going on the patio is you have a view of roller coasters, all these things around you. You don't really get this kind of environment anywhere else. It's really cool because not every theme park has a food option where you can sit here and literally dine overlooking their theme park. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good tour of the restaurant. I think we're gonna head down. I'll give you guys some final thoughts of the whole meal. All right, so we're downstairs now. Overall, I think it was a very decent meal. I feel like some of the things they tried too hard on, I think with the sauces, they just kind of tried to incorporate the chocolate and it just didn't really work out in some ways. Overall, it was a decent meal. I think if I was to rate the whole meal, I would rate it a 3.3. Slightly above average, but I just feel like there were a lot of disappointments here. That being said, it still is a sit-down experience. It still is a nice meal where they bring you things, and it's a decent experience, especially if you get one of those views that overlooks the theme park. As far as it being the best meal in Hersheypark, I think that's going to be a very divisive topic there. I think that's going to be a topic that is kind of a little bit weird, because I know sit-down kind of usually with a sit-down restaurant, most people do think that means it is the best one. But overall, some things were not very good with this meal. That being said, I think there are better places to eat here. But if you do want a sit-down experience, if you want to be adventurous, try some Hershey things, and if you want a view of the roller coasters and all those things, I would highly recommend this. So I think that was good. It was good to kind of try that out and show you guys the restaurant. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We do a lot of theme park fun things around the Orlando area, so make sure you guys subscribed and hit that notification bell as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, I'm Goo, you're you, and I wish a goo to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys in the next video. Happy Halloween.